create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. And dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Mind of the nation. Now, first, all over the world, there are 5 stages to Islamization. Whatever the world like to do with this information is left to them. They can either accept it, apply it, get results, or they can carry it and put it in their pockets. That is their business. But it is within my mandate to speak the truth to power, to expose people, bring the light of God to the mind of the nation. There are 5 stages to Islamization in Nigeria. Either in Nigeria or all over the world, there are 5 stages of Islamization. Number 1 is movement. Now, this movement is divided into 2, either by migration or by invasion. So they come to and they migrate to a new settlement, and in the process of that migration, when they come there, they look so peaceful. They are not violent. When they migrate to a new society, that is why you see that they say, these people are loving, these people are kind, these people are peaceful. They migrate. And that's why you find out that is happening in the whole of Europe today. They are moving at an accelerated rate, migrating. The second part of that movement, or the second way it can happen, is through invasion. Meaning that they come, conquer the people, fight them, destroy them, and take over their territory. This is what we saw when the Fulanis invaded by Usman Danfodio, when they invaded the Hausa land in the north. I hope you know they are indigenous Hausa people. The Kobiris. Is it the Kabawa or something like that? They are indigenous Hausa people. They were conquered by Danfodio. So that is by invasion. They come, they invade. So they invaded the north, conquered the north, and they took over the north. But they have not been what they are doing in other parts of Nigeria is by migration. What you see that is happening in Europe today is by migration. So they will go there, settle down there. But at that time, they look so peaceful. You look at them, you say, these people are loving and kind. But there's an agenda. The second stage is population. At the first stage, they are not much, so they look so peaceful. The second stage is to ensure that they become about 40 to 50% of the population of that nation. So they begin to multiply, give birth to 5 children, 7 children, have as many as 5 wives, 4 wives. You think it's by play? No. It's an agenda to ensure that they are the most populous in that place. That's what today you hear them say, the north is very populous. Parents give birth to children they cannot cater for. But there's an agenda just to ensure that they are the most populous. Are you learning? So at that stage, the next stage, once they have been able to settle, the next thing they begin to do is to ensure that they are the majority. So they begin to increase in population, reproducing and reproducing, bringing in their colleagues, bringing in their family from different to ensure that they overwhelm that place with number. To ensure that there are about 40-50% of population in that place. That is stage 2. Some 20 years ago, 30 years ago, if you go to the UK, you find very little Muslims. Very little. Some 20-25 years ago, if you go to the UK, you find very little mosque. But today, there are thousands of mosques in Europe. In UK, in Canada, there are thousands of them. So when they are coming, when they come, they ask for peaceful in stage 1. But in stage 2, the moment they know that they begin to get number, then that is when their agenda begin to go into place. So the second stage is that they multiply. Then when that has happened, then they move to the third stage. What is the third stage? The third stage is to position themselves in power, in government, in the military. Strategic positions, strategic places. Are you with me? That's why if you go to Abuja now, and you go to federal government parastatals, you see almost everywhere, malams everywhere. Malams everywhere. Position themselves in military. Overwhelm the military in number. The Northerners are the most in the military today. But army, air force, police, whatever it is, they are more in number. So they position themselves in strategic position in government. They begin to get power. That was how they did it in Turkey. They begin to get power. That was how they did it in Lebanon. But there's an agenda. And I pity UK. I pity Europe. Because when their agenda is fully materialized, what is happening in Nigeria will be transferred to them there. Today you have cities and colonies and cities in Europe that are governed by Muslims, by Arabs. You think they are trying to be liberal. The Europe is playing political correctness, but they have no idea what they are doing. So stage 3 is that they position themselves in key places in government. Key places in government. Go to any federal government parastatal today in Nigeria, I assure you, you find them more. The military, they are there. Civil servants are there. Are you with me? That's what they do. That's stage 3. Then when they know that they have succeeded in stage 3, then they move to stage 4. Stage 4 is the most dangerous. And what is stage 4? Implementation of Sharia. Stage 4 happened in Nigeria in the year 2000. 1999-2000. That was when stage 4 happened in Nigeria. Where Sharia was implemented in Nigeria. In 12 northern states in Nigeria. 12. Every time I remember that thing, it breaks my heart. And I begin to ask myself, what were the father of faith in Nigeria looking at? What were they looking? What were the Christian leaders looking? When people were implementing Sharia, knowing fully well that the laws of Sharia permit somebody to kill another person that speaks against their God. It permitted to kill, to destroy somebody's property that is not in alignment with the principles of Sharia. Knowing that the principles of Sharia bring extremism. This is what brings terrorism today. So every time I remember, I ask myself, how did this happen in Nigeria? That 12 states in Nigeria is practicing Sharia. What were the Christian leaders looking at that period? But you know, just like it was in the days of Turkey, the Christian leaders were busy building tabernacles, 20,000 capacity, 100,000 capacity. They were priding themselves in how big their capacity is, how big their cathedrals are. And these guys were strategically positioning themselves. The Christian leaders were busy raising big cathedrals. They were positioning themselves in Islam. The Islamic, the Muslims, they were positioning themselves. The jihadists, they were positioning themselves in government. And when that happens, they implemented Sharia. Today, all the big cathedrals have been turned to mosque in those nations. Stage 4 is the most dangerous. The moment you have allowed them to succeed in implementing Sharia, there's no way stage 5 will not succeed. I'm giving you stages. I'll tell you how it is. I speak by the Spirit. I'm not speaking carelessly. For the Lord is he that worketh in me both to will and to do of his good pleasure. That which I speak is by the Spirit. When they institute Sharia, knowing fully well that the principles of Sharia bring extremism, the teachings of Sharia bring extremism in people. What we are saying today is as a result of the implementation of stage 4, which is that happened in the year 1999-2001, where 12 states, starting with Zamfara State, implemented Sharia by a governor. In fact, the governor, forgetting that his name, the governor said it is his desire, it is a desire that the whole of Nigeria practice Sharia. And we say we are a secular state. So they started with 12 states. How did they allow 12 states of Nigeria to be practicing a law that gives another person a right to kill another person in the name of blasphemy? How did they allow that? What were the Christian leaders looking at that period? Of course, I was a boy at that age in the early 2000s. What were the fathers of it looking at? What was God looking at? Today, many people have been killed in the north simply because of Sharia. They said, you speak against their God. They behead you. They behead somebody. They bust Deborah Samuel alive. So the church has been sentenced to life in prison, and many others have been killed in the name of blasphemy. At the moment, why do I need to be careful to speak? I shall speak against your God. Can't your God come and fight for himself? But they allow such a law in Nigeria. A law that permits somebody to stone, to kill another person. Stage 4 is the most dangerous. Implementation of Sharia. Today, you see in the UK, people that run away from their nation to go and seek asylum. Today, they're telling shouting in the UK, Sharia for UK. We want Sharia in the UK. Sharia in the UK. And I tell you, if the UK permits that, even if it is one state that legalize Sharia, that institute Sharia, they're finished. When the war, let them continue to play on political correctness. But when the war starts, they will regret permitting it. Now they're permitting themselves. Today you see mayors and councillors and all those people in the UK that are Muslims. You think it's not, there's an agenda, they're waiting. The moment they know that they are paying majority of the powers in the state, they begin to implement laws that is contrary to the indigenous, that is contrary to the original laws of the people there. Stage 4. And when stage 4 has been achieved, that there is the implementation of Sharia, then the next stage is jihad. The moment Sharia is succeeded, what we are seeing today is jihad. All the chaos, overwhelm the nation with so much chaos. So that the people will be bound, they'll be forced to bow and accept what you're playing. Jihad. Everything you are saying today is jihad. Oh my God. If you know how many lives have been lost to this cause. That's why I'll keep saying it. Sharia must be abolished in Nigeria. We're a secular nation, not an Islamic nation. We're a secular nation, not a what? Not an Islamic nation. We cannot be in a nation where we're a secular nation. And some people are carrying a law from that permit them to cause chaos. Sharia must be abolished. If Nigeria wants to remain peaceful, if Nigeria wants to get an atom of peace again, everything that permits extremism, everything that facilitates extremism must be abolished. Then they go for jihad. In that jihad, it's either you accept or you be killed. What you see in community in church, Benue, Kaduna, Nasarawa, part of Taraba, part of Gombe, Borno State, it's jihad. And now they have entered Kwara State, jihad. From there they will move to Osun. From there, the moment they conquer the southwest, then they begin to move from southwest to north and be converging to ensure that southeast, because southeast will be the most difficult for them to conquer. So they begin to come from this, begin to come from there to ensure that they overwhelm the people at the center. That must not happen in Nigeria. Jihad. These 5 stages, everywhere you go all over the world, these are the 5 stages of Islamization. I'm sharing with you what today. Whatever you like, you do with this information is entirely your own business. But you'll be very foolish to discard what I just said. Save it, keep it in your phone everywhere. You're watching it.
And in my rural village, they elect some semi-illiterate individual. And everybody knows he is not wise. But the day after his election, when he attends a forum, those who invite him to speak will say, let so-and-so whom we elected yesterday share his wisdom with us. And I want to assure you that there is no magic in the ballot box. If you are a dunderhead, the mere fact that you have been elected does not convert you into anything. You just remain an elected dunderhead. And Africa has no shortage of dunderheads who are leading her in the wrong direction.
Nobody let one trouble anywhere. Nobody respect themselves. When you see someone wearing uniform, it's because when they told me about the thing, I said, look, your people need to be identified before somebody jump in your midst and cause problem. You know what can happen for me? Somebody will jump in the base, and I gave them the advice. You look for uniform, give it to the people, let them be identified for tomorrow's sake. For me, when people having a Ramadan, people go down 17th Street to the mall, terrorize the people, take their phone. You know the time the people will be breaking their fire for me? 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Who's going to provide security for them? Local security business is in the best interest of the country. It's in the best interest to help the national security so they can help their people to be secure.
I directly regret why I did not make any move to prevent Musa Belete from leading Liberty Party. Musa is a criminal. Musa loves money. He gets it anyway, so he thinks due is only money. Musa is under duress. Musa is working for CDC. Musa's motive and goal is to destabilize CPP so that CDC can get a second chance. Since Musa Belete became chairman, Liberty Party has not issued one governance statement or anything critical against this government. Because the gentleman falling in bed with the government to ensure a second term, the only pawn in Musa's deal is Cummings.
So what happened? Who got history that you want to chastise me today? You criticize me or see my brothers all in the chat room. Who get history? Let someone come and tell me people are just telling me for the history in the CDC, you know what I mean?
So true.
Who get record of betrayal? Am I a betrayal in CDC?
No.
Today someone calling Tifa is a betrayer. He betrayed the party. But the record, show me one record since 2005. I haven't joined no political party in my life. Who the political party is this place? You're forgetting to know. The only man you're tough for any loafer and went there, if you have to challenge Joseph Parker, are you forgetting today? Today I have not joined United Party. And I'm never going to join United Party. Joseph Parker is the president of this country. He's a kissing man. He's from my district. The CDC people sit there and say,
let the issues to develop our country should not be tied around politics. It should not be politicized. We want this country to benefit from what is truly deserved from the national cake of this country. But to holistically want to commit this country for a few or a particular group of Lufian, I think that's totally unfair to the vast majority of our people. I will never come here to you today and say to you because I am a sedition, and I think everybody in this country should be sedition, and say because you're not a sedition, you do not have the right to survive. No, our messages will define us. We think this country will be fine, greater than what it is. When its sons are united, when its sons are reconciled, we are against division in this country. We go against people, few group of people who continuously want to delve themselves into actions that send a misconception about our country. My fundamental issue is that the leaders of this country must take leadership. They got to take leadership. The leaders of this country.
The battle. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, yesterday, from last night, I think from last night, right? From last night, I've been seeing some things going on with me, and that's a few hours ago, I was in the office doing live video to just try to, let's say, try to just amend few things, right? I wish not to talk about it, but I decided to talk about it a bit, all right? Few time ago, I had some few pastors, friend of mine, and when I had some things going on, people were coming, God was showing up, church was getting crowded. Few came to me, they said, they didn't even just come to me, they sent me some text messages that, oh, you went to Nima for power, you went to Great Jide for power, you went to this place for power. And when people are going to church, they are there to stop people. Don't go to that pastor church, he's demonic. And this thing was not just done by ordinary people, but it was done by pastors. Alright? When I give prophecy, they say it's fake. When I give this one, they say it's fake. So few days ago, I think Wednesday or Tuesday, I was not talking to church concerning them. I said, if you think that this thing is fake, let's go for contest and see if it is fake. You that have the real one, let's go for a contest.
For me, I ride back on the main road based on traffic. That the reason I take the female from it, because passing between car when there is traffic. If you pass it between car when there is female, sometimes it can be the cause of it making accidents, because the female can stop from moving between the cars. I can be safe. I ride back without a female because I'll also be mindful to be smart in riding back without a female, because on the main road when there is traffic between cars who pass, the female can permit to pass between the cars. So that's the reason I decided to take the female for her to feel relaxed.
If you come to prophecy in Liberia, there's no pastor I can tell you I'm the father of the prophet in Liberia.
Your wife is still struggling to identify as to whether you are from God. Then are you say the whole nation should call you nation one?
If it is a lie, call a contest when men are going to gather. But only value we guide people, that's all.
You say that and say we must go in competition. You and who in competition?
And when it comes to genuine, forget about all those fake things and rigid things. And when you come to tell the coin, they call and ask for information, forget about all those nonsense Facebook things. When it comes to genuine prophecy, enough of I want that prophecy how to come to pass. Check all that prophecy.
And then you open your mouth and say, as like the day of Makam, you're shut up. You know nothing about that experience. That experience was not to show off who is the accurate prophet. The experience was to turn the heart of the people back to God. They are carriers of titles with no mantle.
If you say I'm a fake prophet and you are a genuine prophet, let's go for the contest. It will be like the day of Elijah. Since I'm a fake prophet and I'm here to say it again, if I'm a fake prophet and you are a real prophet, let's go for the contest. For power. Say you don't know Jesus. You are the one that know Jesus. You are Jesus bestie. Come and prove Jesus. When we pray, miracle happen, you say it's fake. When we prophesy, you say it's fake. You that get a real one, contrary to us.
That's what I'm going to say. I was not criticizing. With all due respect, I can never criticize any pastor in Liberia. Everybody have their fee. You can stand today and say the ego for Liberia. A portion. You can say the vampire for Liberia. Are you? You can say, oh, say if I say the crocodile for Liberia. Say you are the crocodile for Liberia. Say it. Say it. Say on your altar and say, I am the crocodile of Liberia. Nobody can weapon me. Say it. We have some men of God that have called themselves Buku men for Liberia. Buku men for Liberia, prophetic Buku men. And that's your title. So if I say I am the father of prophetic, say you the grandfather for prophetic. You're not here at all. If I say I'm the father for prophecy, say that you the grandfather for prophecy. And if you want a contest, have it. Father, who the father now? Show the father. That prophet the father. What's the nonsense coming up in the body of Christ? What's going on? Young men that should be under mentorship. When you tell them to go to school, they now won't go to school. When you can talk to people, listen, and you call yourself prophet. This is too much in this country. You get grab somebody's name and picture and paraphrase their statement and then put on social media. You go free. You will not go free. We are going to go after it. Get ready. Monday, all the blockers that is carrying my picture with my name, lying on my name. You place my picture with another pastor picture. And you say, Pastor Sammy David said this. Pastor Sammy David said this.
Representative Mama Briggs Mensah. This is Representative the President's Chima.
Does not meet the way he dressed today, does not meet the standards established by this rule. He has on a t-shirt, and the rule does not allow t-shirts. So in this regard, it does not meet the standards as per the rule 22.13. Thank you.
Hey, getting me?
What is your dissatisfaction?
Oh, thank you very much for asking that type of question. Thank you very much for asking that type of question to me.
Very good.
Reason that there, my own difference, I want to tell you.
Wedding?
This satisfaction.
Oh, yes.
You say what?
Huh? Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Okay.
Satisfaction. I listen to my.
You say what?
And in my rural village, they elect some semi-illiterate individual, and everybody knows he is not wise. But the day after his election, when he attends a forum, those who invite him to speak will say, let so-and-so whom we elected yesterday share his wisdom with us. And I want to assure you that there is no magic in the ballot box. If you are a dunderhead, the mere fact that you have been elected does not convert you into anything. You just remain an elected dunderhead. And Africa has no shortage of dunderheads who are leading her in the wrong direction.
As if you when you are playing in Great Country, no state or nothing. Oh, Bamefi. Oh, Bamefi. You know Bamefi. As somebody has someone you know play on.
Only one stadium. Yeah. Only one stadium. Yeah. So because you want stadium, so you get play on the field. One house. But they have one house. But they got those capital good player on the field. You go to stadium. Everywhere in the world, all the teams that have the privileges, they brought cup. There's nobody that play the game and bring no cup and the base cup for them. When you get cup, then people encourage to base something for you. Now when you lose it, because winner takes everything. So you gotta learn that. Is it AC Milan new stadium in the facing? Because the team winning. You can be beating every day they have a stadium. You understand? You gotta win to encourage the association to do more. You understand? You see all the sports center will be in this country. Because we see that a lot of things improving and a lot of young people love the game. That's why we put this center up there and so they can compete with play. You see, I was 13 or 14 years old. Government fee was there. It's a natural grass. All you gotta do is natural grass. You can pull but they will kill the last time we want to pour the cement around. They were saying, but you get natural grass. You get natural grass prior to feet. So you gotta learn on that place first. But the taking I get the AC Milan stadium, if you don't used to stadium how you play. So start with what you have, and then when you get a boot in it, and you can ask for shoes.
I was reading in the newspaper, someone said, Liberia people will get Jawia one-time president. But on this birthday, I want to say to them that God will make sure that that mouth will be closed. I will defeat them more than 2018. Because I am the voice of the Liberian people and the Liberian people love me.
The Unity Party received billions of dollars in 12 years. In foreign aid, the CDC paid no rules. In 6 years, then the Unity Party-led administration, as reported in the arrest agenda, the Unity Party arrest agenda quoted the number of paid rules the CDC did. It's more than 12 years. And people say they don't see anything, they did the plan. Our country since 1822 never had a DNA machine. 12 years, the Unity Party did not provide a single DNA machine. Under the CDC administration, we brought in DNA machine. In 12 years, the Unity Party did less than 2 referral hospitals. In 12 years. In 6 years, the CDC did 3 completed referral hospitals and left 1 or 2 uncompleted. Unprecedentedly, the Emirate Hospital, the 14 medics, you say you can't see, are you blind? The multilateral institutions that have been built, Joseph Bogadia dedicated one of those high schools, more than initiated by the CDC-led administration, foreign aid. What did the Unity Party do in terms of foreign aid in 12 years in terms of the infrastructure development of this country? Ranging from electricity, for example, just praising the LEC managing director, just praised the CDC-led administration for the foundation that laid on electricity. There's a public record that don't get a play, we need to play. These are basic infrastructure development we're discussing in the educational sector. 12 years. The Maya women children were complaining about public education, paying exuberant school fees. We made it free at all public senior high schools across the country. And universities, public universities. In 6 years as opposed to 12 years. Do you really want to debate fully? I don't think you want to take this debate. But the best person to debate the issue will not be fully, will not be Stanton. Bring one Unity Party lawmaker on the platform that divide the show that night. Invite one of them, invite the senior spokesperson of the Unity Party-led administration that put them under the S-ray. When somebody said the sign of memorandum of commitment, not even understanding because it's a memorandum of commitment for $3 billion and they lied to the people. I didn't say it's a contract, but they lied because no memorandum of commitment was signed. These are the things we're talking about. When you criticize the citizen-led administration and people can't say they ate the money, do you know where you think you can go take the foreign aid money and get taken and eat it? Most of the people get targeted projects. Like the overhead bridge, for example, the targeted project. Okay, the RIA road are targeted projects. The road from Nima County to Grand Jira County, those are targeted projects ongoing now. It does not mean because a commitment was signed under the CDC in 2021, all the money will be spent under that administration. No, it's possible even if the MCC compact comes, the next administration could be the one to benefit from that. So to say that the CDC billions of dollars will see nothing in this country, the country is messed up, messed the entire country up, brought the the country to rule in 12 years. That's why Joseph Boyga lost election. Because he was sleeping when the CDC was looking at things. That's why Joseph Boyga will lost election again. When you talk about yellow mission, you lie to the people of the country. You talk about this, you lie to the people. Everything is predicated upon lies. The Liberian people are seeing the reality. People are protesting today in Douala Market. Do you know the number of market centers we built in this country in 6 years as opposed to the Unity Party administration in 12 years to put our people on a shelter? Let's be real. Take the paved roads. Let me conclude on the paved roads. We paved more roads in this country by the Unity Party arrest agenda stated in one of the paragraphs. The CDC paved more roads than the Unity Party in 12 years. That is not debatable. You mortgage the resources of this country. Over 70-something concession agreements across the country, presided over by the Unity Party under our administration, and bastardize the economy of this country. We sit on the show and want to pretend. I hope we can open our debate. Not a debate with Samson and Carlos Gray or Kudi. They are not the right person to debate the issues because he's the moderator. Okay, he has no time. He's the presiding officer. The presiding officer should recuse himself and come and debate. That's the procedure of debate. But look at the Unity Party. Bring them here. Don't slaughter them. Bring them here to slaughter intellectually.
The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. If you start off with a small dream, you may not have much left when it is fulfilled, because along the way, life will test your dreams and make demands on you.
It's sad to say that I'm not a politician. I was brought on board by these people, and they brought me because they wanted something.
We all ready to allow us to finish it.
Don't go to America. You totally somebody entitled, convicted, 760 years sentence. You proud taking of me. But I was supporting you. They are the Holy Ghost.
You are a murderer. You are. You are on national TV ordering the torture and the slashing of the ears of the sitting president of the Republic of Liberia. You are a murderer. And you will have your day in court. And again, I thank President George Manneh Weah for cutting you loose because you were being protected by the powers that be. I thank my friend President Weah for cutting you loose, for not taking your calls.
Uncle Cummins, Uncle Baga, you want to be associated with criminal? The cause I will cause your name like lawyer. Don't take me for a joke, eh? That's why I want to be independent.
When you come after me, I'll come for you. You insult me, I'll come for you. Nonsense. If there your tax shall be your drive. Wow, finish with you.
This time it's about life and death. Want to be very clear on you.
Yes.
We have responsibility for a cross section of young people in this country who have labored and dedicated their heart and soul to the populous people revolution. We owe them. We owe them. We owe them clearly a protection of their effort. And you come and gamble, yeah? You must be mistaken.
Divine Television.
The good of rightly told us in Isaiah 60, verse 22. When the time is right, our the Lord will make it happen. It's the dawn of a new day. A pleasant way to say good morning and welcome to another fascinating time. The 17th day of February 2026. Another time, another opportunity. God has given us another 24 hours. The good, the bad, the ugly, we all benefit from the 24 hours. But the question here is, what have you to do with the 24 hours? Because lazy hair make a man poor,
Diligent hands bring him wealth. My name is Rufus Divine Cunning. I'm pretty sweet this morning, and we'll be joined by my co-pilot and Aloysius Jala. He will be here with me together jointly. We'll take you through from now to 10 o'clock. But let's give you a round of what we're going to be doing in the space of time. Of course, as usual, we bring you the flight schedules from the Roberts International Airport, the vehicular traffic movement in Monrovia and its environs. We'll take you through security alerts, commercial commitment, our health tip. We'll also bring you our simple mind and courtesy tips. The weather forecasts, the price of gasoline and fuel on the Liberian market, and all those things that matters. Of course, we delve into national issues. This morning, on the flip side, 9 o'clock, we'll be playing host to a Liberian journalist, a YouTuber, one of Liberia's famous YouTuber, impressing of Emmanuel Couture. He's going to be our guest this morning on the Positive Show. On the last segment, we'll be looking at the ruling in the case of the famous Prophet Key. The merits and demerits of the case, and what precedent was set at the Supreme Court for those who will be and prevailing talk show hosts using the media, their platforms to rain insults, denigrating the sacredness of the noble profession and that of the airwaves. So Emmanuel Couture will be here with me this morning to talk about it. And that's going to take us up to 10 o'clock, at which time we wind down the curtains on today's edition of the program, The Positive Show. I'm Rufus Divine Cunning, a bass of our team song, followed by commercial. So if you are celebrating your birthday today, we say congratulations. If you have celebrated, it's better late than never. Intend to celebrate, we want to wish you well. So call a friend to tell a friend that indeed the Positive Show is here. This is where we exchange ideas for the common good of Liberia and all Liberians, because this is the land that we as citizens can never be deported from. So we need to uphold and defend the sacredness. As a journalist, a responsible journalist, we will stand in defense of the sacredness of this noble profession, not allowing invectives. We can agree to disagree, but we must hold so constant the ethical standards of our beloved profession and the morals of our society. Welcome to the Positive Show.
Are you looking for fast, reliable internet for your home, small business, or office? Look no further. Get the MTN 4G router from any MTN service center today for just $49. Cat 4 router and $89 Cat 6 router, and enjoy connectivity and convenience like never before. No stress, just connectivity and convenience. You can activate your router yourself at any time using MTN Momo or airtime. Just dial *355# and enjoy bundles starting as low as $9.
Rush now and get your 4G internet router. Call 5656 for more information. Enjoy affordable, fast, and reliable internet with Lucascell MTN. Business done better.
MTN. What's it making your face sour again today? I'm supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today that Saturday and the bank is closed soon. a big problem, oh. But it looks like MTN mobile money get push and pull service. Oh yeah, oh. I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks, GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, ID Bank, Afriland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. More, whenever, wherever.
MTN. Momona wese king. You all want your mullet cheese.
My people, I get good news, so enjoy the lowest cash out fees in Liberia with MTN mobile money. Only 2% fee will be charged on any transaction, whether big or small. Cash out today for just small money from any of our 25,000 agents across Liberia. No call will grow on your feet for your own money business. MTN Momo makes it easy, fast, and secure just for you. Dial *156# or download the MTN Momo app today to cash out with MTN Momo for just 2% fees. Fast, easy, and secure.
Momo na we say king. You all want your mullet cheese.
MTN.
Yes, after the commercial commitment, we are back. Let's begin now with the weather forecast this morning, preparing you. Some of you already left your homes, you out, you wore some kind of heavy, stuff where you should be wearing something light, or at the moment, looking at the weather condition. So it is reported by the BBC this morning, and we always love to give credits to the BBC and those who provide us this information. We say thanks to the BBC for providing us the weather forecast. It's reported by the BBC this morning that we have 29 degrees Celsius. At the moment, it's going to be sunny and a gentle breeze. And later on, we will experience 23 degrees Celsius. So let's go for humidity. As humidity is 94%. And the wind, the pressure is 10-11. So we look forward to a better and a fruitful day. So as you go out there, make sure to get a positive mindset. Yes. Going out this morning, no matter how difficult that situation may be, no matter how difficult the work load will be, but I want you to have a mindset that is so positive that you will make it, no matter what they may have said concerning you and that opportunity you have or you ought to have. I want you to know that Isaiah 60 verse 22 rightly put it, when the time is right, God will make it happen, my friend. So don't worry, bit of positive mindset going out. What you need to do when others are complaining, say thanks to the Almighty, because He knows what's best for you. So we encourage you this moment as you go out, just say a little word of prayer. Maybe some of you left your homes, you did not say a word of prayer. And I want to encourage you, just commit your day. Your day will be definitely colorful and bright, and every good aspect of the day will favor you. Yes, every good aspect of the day will favor you. Let me say shout out to our own institution, yes, the institution that I actually graduated from, the University of Liberia, as we look forward to actually putting our graduates, yes, this February. We say congratulations to all of you that will be walking out of the walls of the University of Liberia. All of my friends, my nephew, Kwesi Anani, man, he's going to be receiving his doctorate degree, a pharmacist. Wow, from the Doherty. Congratulations to you, Kwesi. We are proud of you. And all others graduating, I love to say what's up. Congratulations to you guys, especially those working off the walls of the mass comm department of the University of Liberia. Kudos to you guys. Welcome to the larger society. We are here willing to receive you guys. And let me say hats off to my other institution that I actually got my certificate from in digital marketing and branding. It's no other than Mooshak. Yeah, Mooshak Business Academy. Today at 4 o'clock will be the orientation for cohort 5. Yes, of course, we're going to be there doing what we can do, cheering you guys up, giving you all of the motivation that you need. So let's say thumbs up to my own guy. Hey, Abimel and the team. Thank you so much for imparting the younger generation, indeed giving us the ideas that we need to actually navigate our way through in the larger society. So Mooshak today, cohort 5 will be, is the orientation. So we're going to be there at 4. Come on, join us and let's do it together. Illuminars, you need to come and let's cheer that place up and do the needful. So let's say hats off to all of you following us as usual. We have Venetia's Junior Bar. He's one of our ardent followers. Venetia, how are you doing? And thanks so much for always following. Quebeque. Mrs. Deba, of course, you joined us from the USA. Thank you so much for following as well. And all others, if you are following us via our live feed, just leave your comments right there, and we're going to highlight and appreciate your being with us. And if you are listening, yes, thank you so much for your listening role. And for those of you who follow us on our online radio, congratulations. Thank you so well. And also, those of you who follow us on our YouTube channel, Love TV Live, thank you so much. We appreciate all of what you do for us as we provide you authentic information that you can use as tools and not to abuse, so that we have a civil society that we all can showcase our God-given talents. With that being said, let's now move on to the gasoline price on the Liberian market. Well, $7.20 on the pump, and the Camboy, or what we call the jerrycan guys, are selling for $6.50, some $6.80, or whatever it is on the pump is $7.20. And for fuel is sold for $7.50. Yes, $7.50. And one of the things that we want to bring to the attention of the authority, yes, why it is true that the government is trying all she can to stabilize the prices, we also want to say to us business people, yes, you drivers, you car owners, let us join hands. This is the only thing that we can do for our country, to unite and work towards the progress of our nation. It's not about you enriching yourselves on the expense of the people, but let us collectively work together. Why we complain back in the days where gasoline price was skyrocketing, and the government have tried its best to reduce, and stabilize the price on the Liberian market as it relates to gasoline and fuel. We see that the price for transportation is still as it used to be when the gasoline price was high. So we called on the Transport Ministry and that of our Commerce Ministry to see reason in tackling these violators, because I call that what the boat people can call it. Oh my God, this word, it will come to my mind. Yes, the sabotage. That is sabotage. We cannot have the reduction in the price of gasoline on the pump, then you, the driver, still having the transportation fares skyrocketing. No, it is unacceptable. We must have the trickle-down effect from the reduction of the gasoline price to the transportation, even other commodities. So the relevant authority, we call on you to be proactive. Yes, we call on you to be proactive. Too many good news. Aside from the bad news, we are privileged to inform you this morning on all of the things that matters to the growth and development of our beloved country. So for those of you who are following us, we say thank you. But guess what? If you have the mindset that this place is the place that you're coming to use invectives to vent out your anger against the government or against individuals, come on. Whether you are from the opposition, whether you are from the imposition, the no position, I'm saying sorry for actually, yes, disappointing you. This is where we talk positive things. This is where we transform the minds of people to think positive about themselves and others around them and the nation at large. Yes, this is what we do. So we don't go the way others are going, using invectives to vet out the anger and all kind of stuff. No. This is not the point. What we believe in, we are not believing in multitudes, but the faithful few who are committed and willing to champion the cause for positivity in our land. This is the place you ought to be. So toss off to all of you. So let's now go on to our next point here this morning. Should we take Francis? Yes, indeed. The vehicular traffic movement. We see there are lots of transformation taking place. Speedily, the guys are doing extremely well. Let's say thumbs up to all of the guys who are involved with this overpass. You are doing extremely well. We say thanks to the government and her partners, you are doing extremely well. We see speedy progress being made for the construction of the overpass. Yes, come on, our country getting beautiful by the day. Positivity, that's what positive mindset does. It gives you the openness, it gave you the urge to put in your all. That's why we talk about peace and unity. Because in union, strong sources show we've got above our rights to prove we overall prevail, right? With hearts and hands, our country cause defending, we meet the foe with valor unpretending. Ain't no time to pretend. Ain't no time to castigate. It's time that we work together, regardless of your status in society. You are very important. I always say to people, never you look down on yourself. The rich man has the money, but he cannot look at himself to do the job that you do. So you need the rich man money. The rich man needs your service. So how important you are. Regardless of your status, you are very important in the society. So brace up and do the positive things. Mind you, the people that you see rich today, most of them, they were down the line. They struggle to be where they are today. Persistency and consistency have caused them to be where they are today. You too can be that person. You too can be that game changer. Your story of just sweeping the street and making sure that we have a safe and green city will also serve as a record. So when you are up there, that story will be told. That positive story will be told about you. And you will say, come on, I swept the street. And today, I'm where I am. So you too can do. Like our vice president will always say, he was once a jerry can seller, he was selling gasoline along the way. And yeah, he is today. And other people. Our former president will say, he started from the slum community. Now he's where he is today. He reached the highest level in the country to serve as a president. From the slum community to the presidency, you too can be that person. It's just a matter of time. That's why I keep focusing and I keep emphasizing on the Bible voice that says Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, God will make it happen. So stop pushing yourself, wanting too much too soon, and at the end of the day, plunging yourselves into unbearable situation because you want to please eyes, you want to get to be a part of the number of the people that are around, the big boys and big girls. You are not waiting on your time. So at the end of the day, you want to fly the cat before its time, and you plunge yourself into a unbearable situation. Sometimes it leads to your early demise. So I'm encouraging you, wait on your time. Be persistent, be consistent. Right now, somebody not looking at you, or you are not being recognized to your office or to that place you find yourself doing your little, 1 and 2. My friend, there is a third eye that is watching. People see your commitment, your punctuality. it will serve as a recommendation for you. So don't push, don't complain, just be persistent in all that you do. So let's make our way to our guy there. He's out in the field to provide us information for wherever he is regarding the vehicular traffic movement. So let's see Francis, where Francis is this morning, so that he feed us with the information. He's always out there talking about his traffic lights. That's one of his major concerns, the traffic lights. And he always mentioned that. So Francis is always on the line. I call him the energetic Francis Kromah. How you doing this morning?
Oh yes, I'm great this morning. I'm so good. And thanks for the Almighty God for having me and being alive this morning. So I'm excited this morning, listening to the radio, saying all of the good things, educating us about how well we should move about our country this morning. So I'm so excited this morning.
Oh yeah, the excitement is so out, and I appreciate all that you do, Francis. I'm so proud of you. You came here as an intern, and you navigated your way through and doing what you find yourself doing. Commitment, your persistency will pay off for you, my brother. So where are you at the moment?
Oh, personally, right now I'm right at the ministerial complex. I tried to tour the entire Peaceville route coming towards the ministerial complex this morning to observe the vehicle movement with Peaceville and its surrounding. Yeah, so as it is now where I am personally, you don't have, where this ministerial complex is a place where back then you used to experience huge traffic.
The traffic congestion.
Yeah, this morning with the level of works the people have done here have created a way that you can have free access of movement when you go into Worcester. You don't have to stay in the traffic for a very long period of time. And then when you're coming from town going towards the Peaceville, you don't have that long period of time in traffic. So the vehicle movement here is free, and pedestrians are all trying to get their way to their working places and out of schools as well.
Okay, so I always carry you to your normal stuff, your traffic lights. When you observe this morning?
The traffic lights are working to Dupont Road Junction and down of the ALW route, the GSA route as well. But the police academy has been off for a while now. And one of the things I want to bring to the public attention is this information that have been trending on the internet, where it was said that police will be enforcing the law on those pedestrians who will
using the crosswalk.
Yeah, I spoke with one of the officers from down of the Boulevard intersection here, and then Mr. Gawe, he's the operator of vehicle movement with this Peaceville Bell area. What he told me is it's something that is law, have been penned down on paper, but the enforcement of it have been one of the slow key on it. So what happens is this, that the police going to enforce the law, but before enforcing the law, they're going to do some awareness.
Yeah, the sensitization.
Going out to the very high schools, educating the young generations how to use the crosswalk, visiting various radio stations, and then making sure all of those areas that are visible for you to cross should be in a very good condition, so that if you misuse the crosswalk, you will find will not be questions. So he talked to me this morning about it on, so I want to bring the public attention to others as well. But for now, they said they haven't done any movement of putting it into Operation Act, but they're still working on the scene. The traffic department working on the scene to see how best they can enforce that law very soon.
So now we talk about the connection the last time, connecting the Paco Island to that of Peace Island and that of the Boulevard. How far is that project?
Yesterday, after work going home, I toured that entire road project, and it was too exciting. I met residents and that of people who came from different communities to view the road to us. I interviewed them, and then they were too excited because some of them told me that before getting to Peace Island or getting to Pago Island, especially those who live on the 72nd Boulevard, they have to get in a vehicle. The vehicle will travel them all the way and bring them on out of the Tuckman Boulevard route. So now they pay $200, now they pay $100, they pay $150 just like that to come to Peace Island. But now it's very easy for them for them to just use that means that were already in that avenue are already created to get to Paco Island and get to Peace Island. It's a very short distance because I myself I told the entire person the group.
You can do a little go sometime.
Yeah. It's a very short distance. Yeah, when you say you walk on the unit, it's a very short distance, but because of the huge lagoon that is there, I've been giving a very tough time getting their way to Paco Island and Peace Island. But now the both communities are all connected together in terms of cyclists using that route to go. But for vehicle, it will be very difficult for a car to pass on it now. But motorcyclists can use the road to carry pedestrians from one point to another using that route.
Any other thing that you want to touch that we haven't spoken of?
Oh yes, it's the cleanness of Pinsville. Pinsville this morning is not clean, especially on to with Pinsville Central Market. The garbage still there up to this time after almost close to 2 weeks. I spoke to one Bob Kofa, who is a marketer there, to also, he told me that they pay money to, there's a department under PCC which they pay money to, and then their market head gave the money to PCC, PCC come, so that take some of the dirt and leave some there. So they go on Saturday, they took some of the dirt and they left some there. And this morning when you get there's a very huge garbage there, because the marketeers, when they sell, they bring up the dirt on the road and put it to that site where the PCC told them to put it. So it's there this morning. That he is said to be said it's something that is very bad for their health, because sometimes it gives them bad odor. They experience bad odor. That sometimes to breathe is very difficult for them.
Regarding the national issues. Thank you, Francis. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much this morning.
Okay, he's Francis Krumah, making sure that we are informed adequately, not just about the traffic, but other things that matters or pertaining to the civility of our state. So we are here this morning on the Positive Show. I'm going to take my tour now to head to the Roberts International Airport to give you the flight schedule. Yes, the flight schedules there at the Roberts International Airport that has to do with departures and arrivals at the Roberts International Airport. So before we go there, let us bring you our health tip. Like we always say to you, please, we encourage you to make water your friend. Yes, we encourage you to make water your friend. Drink enough water. It helps your system. Yes. It lubricates the system. Yes, the kidney and the liver need water so that it functions well. Okay? Please, for those of you who are alcoholic, please watch your intake of alcohol. You said too much of one thing is good for nothing. Your too much of intake of alcohol will lead to a lot of situation within your health. And remember, your health is your wealth. If you are not healthy, you cannot get all of those positive things running through. Please, your health is your wealth. Make sure to check, do your health check. Yes, do your health check. Go to the hospital when you are feeling some funny in the body. Go to the hospital and do your checkup. Do not just abuse drugs. A lot of us abuse drugs. We go and take, because you say your head is hurting, that means you go and take paracetamol or you take brufen or stuff like that. These are hardcore antibiotics. So you need, sometimes the headache that you experience, you don't need to take medication. Just a bed rest. An hour or 30 minutes nap will do for you. When you have stress on the body, when the system is stressed, it brings about headache. So as soon as your head hurts, most of you will go and run for painkiller, and there's no. You just need that bed rest, and sometimes you just need to drink water, especially when you are feeling that headache. Just get a bottle of water, room temperature water. I don't say hot water, and I don't say cold water. Room temperature water. Drink a bottle of water or a glass of water You rest. You see that headache when you wake up, that headache is gone. It's not magic. The body itself needs rest. Normally, in the normal society, you need to sleep for 8 hours. And we know you got to hustle and things like that, so you won't have that time to, you say that waste of time, sleep 8 hours. No, you just take your little 3 or your 4 hours. Wow. And we encourage you to take exercises. Do your little stationary jog, your stationary bounce, your sit up, your push up. These are all good things to get the flow of the blood through your system. And you do your little exercise in your room. If you don't have the time to go out to the gym, you can do your little exercises to relieve the muscles. Yes, because a lot of people complain, oh, my joints, all this stuff, because you are not exercising. You need to exercise. And moreover, watch your diet, the kinds of food that you eat, the timing of your food. Yes. Late evening, you're taking in high cholesterol, especially olive food. It provides you a lot of cholesterol. Yeah. The palm butter, that your red oil, your alcohol oil and thing, it provides you a lot of cholesterol. So you need to minimize your intake of oil, the olive food, most especially late evening hours. You can get yourself cucumber. It's very good for your health. You can get yourself the fresh tomatoes. It's also good for your health. And most often, those of you, maybe you may not know that you are developing cancerous cells or so. I want you to know that the tomato is one of the good and for those of you who are bothered with kidney stones, sometimes you feel your back paining. Some of the back ache that you have is not because you have, sat for long or so. No. Sometimes there are signs of kidney problem. Yes. So to break all the kidney stones and stuff like that, you can get the coconut water. The coconut water. You squeeze lime in it and just get this the olive oil. Yes, just drop a spoon or teaspoon or tablespoon of olive oil in that stuff. You stir it and you drink it. It's very good. It fight cancerous cells. It fight kidney stones. Yes. Okay. Now, the last time we made mention of our wearings. Yes, a lot of us don't know how important it is, what we need to wear and what we ought not to wear. We just wear anything. We said the last time, please, for those of you who have body odor, yes, you sweat a lot. It is good for you before you go and take your shower. Make sure to get yourself Arches or lime, or better still, you can get the Quisola. Place it under your armpit for a few minutes, let's say 30 minutes, depending on the hard cold smell. So you can even put it there an hour before your shower time. So it kills all of those kind of smell. Yes. Yeah, you can help yourself that way. So a lot of you think that when you put deodorant on you and they said you are increasing the smell. Yes, you are increasing the smell. So all you need to do, break the strong odor first before you start to use deodorant. Yeah, because mind you, the body odor has the propensity to even make that deodorant smell different. So make sure you put your little Arches, or you put your little solar, or your lime. You split the lime into two. You put it on a little arm. Do a little horse, choices. Before, when you have done that, then you go take a bath. If you're taking a bath now, then you can take a little deodorant and stuff like that. It will be Very cool. You smell good. People love to be around people who smell good. If you can't smell good, people will always shy away from being around you. So now you come here again, then start facing their nose, start turning their faces on the other side because of your smell. So body odor, especially for women, is not comfort. It's not cool at all. Make sure to work on it. You cannot pass somebody, then you pass someone, then somebody turn around and looking. Oh, who is this? If they are looking, let them be looking for a good reason. Say, oh, wow, I love your fragrance. How are you, man? How are you? I love your fragrance, man. What's the name of that fragrance you're using? It's better that way than for them to say, wow, the guy is using 3 cat or the boy is using 3 cat. Who cat that? No, you cannot do that. So please, work on it. It is very important. Your health is your wealth. Another thing we talk about, your clothing, right? Now, a lot of us, male and female, we love this synthetic undies. Yes, they're rubber thing, they're not correct. Make sure to get cotton. Yeah, the cotton undies, especially for you female. The cotton undies are very good. The synthetic undies, it creates moisture between your legs. It creates moisture between the legs, and you know when moistures are created, you walk, you sweat and stuff like that. The germs and all the kind of thing penetrates and go to create what we call urinary tract infection, yeast infection, and all the kind of stuff. Yes, the last time I talked about the black backing. Yes, some of you know the backing. I wear the backing. You know, watching it. You can see the there. When you walk, you sweat. All those things, the bacteria get on that backing, and you wear it again. You are creating problem for yourself. Please make sure if that only one backing you get, when you go into bed, you wash it. Before you in the morning, it dry. Then you can wear it again. Yes. Stop wearing tight undies. Yes. Male, especially we the male. It is not advisable for us to wear tight undies. We know some of our friends have crossed the road, so they need to wear the tight thing so that it prep them good. No, bro. You are also harming yourself in 2 ways. Yes. Stop wearing tight undies. You need the scrotum need to be free so that it produces all of the necessary. Yeah. You need for you to be squeezing. No, the car need to be free. Yeah. So you wear the boxer, you wear the undies. Stop wearing synthetic undies. You're not correct. It can create heat, the moistures. Now, another thing we want to say to you, ladies, when you wake up in the morning, for some of you who don't have men, you wake up in the morning, you massage your breasts. It's a means of fighting against cancerous cells. You massage your breasts. Most often you hear women coming down with breast cancer. There's a lump that creates within the breast. It formulates and causes this what we call cancer. So you wake up in the morning, you massage your breasts. Rub from the left to the right, from the right to the left. If you have a man, he can do that for you as often as you can. Before you go to bed, you massage your breast. And when you wake up in the morning, you massage your breast. Before you go to bed, just like that. Make it a normal routine, a daily routine for you. So it prevents you from that lump that creates within the breast and cause cancer. Stop. We notice that a lot of you take money, you place it in your preserve. That the old way you can call it. You place it in your preserve. It's not healthy for you. Stop that. The money, that chemical all by itself. Yeah, stop using placing money in your stuff. Yeah, there are so many ways you can preserve your money, but stop using that stuff. Another thing, some of you are in the constant habit of using. Yes, this is hygiene. Tissue. You go to urinate, you're using tissue. Tissue is not healthy for you. Stop using tissue. So what different way you coming from that one? Yes, it is approved by medical practitioners. It is not healthy for you. Stop using tissue. It got chemical. The chemical, using tissue, some of the tissue, stuff, particles remain, it goes in, it creates all sort of things. So if you do not have a towel, what you need to do, the guy is plenty power. Always take along with you in your bag, and to get a web, the baby web. You can get yourself some. Stop using tissue. Tissue is not healthy for you. Yeah, tissue is not healthy for you. Stop using tissue. Stop using tissue. A lot of us, we take this thing we call the Dettol. We place it in our water to take shower. No, that's not the purpose of a Dettol. No, don't use Dettol in your bathing water. It's not healthy. That detergent is used for cleaning surfaces, and you get the camo. You want the camo to be fresh. You want the top to be fresh. These are places. Do not put it in your water. Do not put it in your water. It's not for you to bathe with. Using Dettol in your water is not for you. Stop doing it. It's not comfort. Stop using Dettol in your water. That detergent is to clean germs and all the kind of stuff. So if you want to use something, you get, the normal chloride. You get the normal chloride. You can use the normal chloride. You just take a drop and place it in the water and wait for a few minutes before usage. Or you just drop a drop in a drum of water so that it remains there. Another thing that to help keep your camo, most especially who use the flush toilets. Yes. Where the plunger, where you got out stuff you can press to get the water to flush the camo. For those of you who got the running water now, you can take the lime, cut the lime into pieces, place it in this thing. The nose marks? Yes. Cut the head of it, place the lime in it, and tie it, and put it in that tank. Place it in the tank. So for every time you take water, the water comes back in the tank. It soaks. When it's soaked, it gets a part of the water, and when it flush, all that germs, all that disease and thing, where it can give people all kind of infection thing, you not experience infection, because for every time you flush, the lime, the component of the lime kills the germs. Yes. So when you put it in that your camo, you can even put it in the water, in as much that water is being used for flushing the camo. You put that lime inside, cut the lime into pieces, and just drop it in the water. Let it be there. So it serves as a component to kill the germs and all the things. So please brush your tooth. Some of you don't do that thing. Make it a part of you. Brush your tooth. Yes. Clean your tongue. Your tongue need to be that kind of decent way. It carries a lot of smell. Clean your tongue. There's a way in which we need to do our brushing of our tooth. We eat up our tooth. We don't know. So you need to do the toothbrush in a way. You not tell that do it like this. So it helps to take all of the stuff in our between the tooth and stuff like that. So with that being said, yes. So let's stop this file, and now we go to the Roberts International Airport. The health tip was so interesting, right? So we go to the Roberts International Airport to provide you the flight schedules, and we begin with our first flight this morning, the Ethiopian Airlines. Thanks to FlightTrader24.com for always providing us update on the flight schedules at the Roberts International Airport. So at 10:05 this morning, Ethiopian Airlines will arrive at the Roberts International Airport from Freetown, Sierra Leone. So 10:05, and the flight is ET942. ET942, flight ET942, that's Ethiopian Airlines. We arrive at 10:05 this morning from Freetown, Sierra Leone. And our next flight here is Air Peace. Air Peace flight P47536 from Accra, Ghana. We arrive at the Rabat International Airport at 10:45 this morning. Air Peace flight P47537. We arrive at the Rabat International Airport at 2:05 this afternoon from Freetown, Sierra Leone. So get to understand that Air Peace have created a very smooth movement for those travelers. So Air Peace runs to Accra and at the same time to Freetown, Sierra Leone. So they have two separate flights. One goes to Freetown and one goes to Accra. So there's no need of you say, oh yeah, you go when you ride a flight, you're getting a flight from here, you go to Ghana and you take off from Ghana before you go to where the place name Sierra Leone. No, they got flight leaving from right here straight to Sierra Leone, and they got flight leaving from right here straight to Ghana. So our last flight for today is Brussels Airlines. Brussels Airlines flight SN241. Flight SN241 from Freetown, Sierra Leone. We arrive at the Rabat International Airport at 9:15. So Brussels will arrive at the Rabat International Airport this evening at 9:15. Let's go now for departures from the Rabat International Airport. Ethiopian Airlines departs the Rabat International Airport at 11:05 for Addis Ababa. Ethiopian Airlines flight ET942 departs the Rabat International Airport at 11:05 this morning for Addis Ababa. While we have Air Peace flight P47536 departing the Rabat International Airport this morning at 11:25 for Freetown, Sierra Leone. And Air Peace flight P47537 will depart the Rabat International Airport at 2:45 this afternoon for Accra, Ghana. And lastly, for departures from the Rabat International Airport, we have Brussels Airlines. Brussels Airlines flight SN241 will depart the Rabat International Airport at 10:45 for Brussels. Yes, so that's the flight schedules, arrivals and departures from the Rabat International Airport. We now move on to another interesting part of the program, and what that has to do with, hey, simple manners and courtesy. Simple manners and courtesy. A lot of us liking that, and we need to actually put that into practice. Learn to say thank you and learn to say please. Thank you, please. These are words that you need to make a part of your daily routine. Yes, a lot of us don't show gratitude. A lot of us don't do that. And that's why you see it has crossed over to our professional settings. In Liberia, we complain of poor customer service. You know why? Because it started from the home onto that's why the schools, our schools do have a part to play in our upbringing. And it sterilized our professional lives. Yes, the schools. That's why when you are in school and there is a disciplinary measure, you need to adhere to it so that it becomes a part of you. Because when you graduate, what's going to happen here is that thing will already be a part of you. That's why when you go to school, they say you need to keep your shirt in. You need to dress properly. They are preparing you for the larger society. You will graduate one day and you will be outside in the public. So that decency will be seen, will be practiced by you. So all of the disciplinary measures that have been put in place at the various schools, adhere to them so that it become a part of you, your daily life. So when you get at the professional level, it won't give you problem. That's why a lot of you don't believe in time. You know why? Because when you are in school, you go to school late, people ain't get time for you. So that kind of habit, you grow up with it. So for you to adjust in your old age, it's hard. So that's why you always say, some of you can say charity. No, it's chastity. Chastity, to chastise somebody. Chastity begins at home and ends abroad. So the training that you will take from home, the training that you will take from school, when you have grown to the level, in your professional life, what's going to happen here, you will exhibit that. It won't give you problem. That's why you see some of us, we don't facing problem with early morning, waking up, as soon as it is 4 o'clock, sleep cannot be in my eye. Automatically, whether I'm working or not, I'm up at 4 o'clock. Trust me, on the dot. 4 o'clock waking up can't miss me for any reason. Oh yes, I'm always up 4 because I started from way down from my early professional life, growing up with it, and now I'm all in this business. 20 plus years. Can you imagine that? So it's part of me. And being a workaholic is also part of me because we went through all of these trainings. We abide by these rudiments and things that got us to where we are today. Discipline. That's why you see a lot of you are not disciplined. So when you get into a professional setting, it gives you a very tough time to adjust because you did not start that from your early ages. Yes. So simple manners and courtesy. Always show gratitude. When someone does good for you, thank you. Even when you ask somebody to do something for you, use the word please. Please help me get this. Whether like your child or like somebody you older than, use the word please. Please help me. Please do this. Please. It's a word of encouragement. It's a word of motivation. Please. Because that person feels so comfortable doing it for you because you have shown value to them, that you appreciate what you are requesting from them. So show gratitude by saying please. Yes. Please is a good word. The last one, he said thank you. That thank you word is also a word of gratitude. Thank you. Whether the person did not do it well, but at least the person taking up the time to do what you ask of them, say thank you. Show that gratitude to them. Say yes, thank you. I appreciate, even though it is not up to what I wanted, but at least I appreciate. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. So for every time you call that person, the person will be eager to do, will come to your call. But for every time when somebody go to do something for you, you don't show that gratitude. You call and say they will not come. They will give you excuses. Some of you people will take their precious time to get you gifts or get you something. Look at it. I can't think you can't give me. No, I beg you, man. I looking at that kind of person. You see me, that kind of, come on. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate, but this is not what, Yeah. It sounds more refined. Oh, I want it, man. What's that? The person took the precious time to do it for you. Show that gratitude first before you come with your criticism and all the kind of stuff. You're riding in the car. You get in the car, other people seated. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. How are you doing? How everybody? Yeah, they speak to you and they speak to them. You get in down. Oh, driver, thank you. Thank you for the ride. You get down. Please, thank you. Those are powerful words. It shows who you are. It makes you stand up tall. It shows that you are from a home. Some of you don't even greet people. You get in the car, you're not anything sparkle in that car or while you people on your journey. What's going to happen there? Because of your bigoted, people will not be pleased to even get to your aid. So don't feel too proud to speak to people. Greet them. You go in the midst of people, maybe in a gallery or you're passing, greet people. Some of you are fond of that habit. You feel so big. Then when push comes to shove, then you want car to mingle. But that time now, may you see. Oh, I'll too good at that. If you think you're so precious, you're so big, and you don't want to, mingle or something. The time that you need me and the time I even know you. Oh yeah, now you ain't seen it. So always humble yourself. Make sure, hello, hi. It doesn't mean that you bring yourself too cheap to people, no. Because that breath that in you, when it's all of you, you're complete dead. Yeah. So we encourage all of us, let us learn the simple manners and courtesy. We'll talk more at a later date. We're going to take our first commercial commitment, have been joined by my man, and Aloysius Jala. You see what I can say? I will put my man on the spot. Yes. The show starts early at 7:30. Prepare yourself to be here as early as 6:45. See a man there coming rushing. Ooh, at the end of the day now, the show going far. I will chastise you. Publicly, I'll chastise you. You learn from your mistake. So let's get this commercial commitment. We'll be back. It's a Rufus Divine Cannon and Aloysius Jala presentation on a lovely, lovely Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are here jointly on the Positive Show and that of the afternoon conversation. Like I told you, this morning at 9 o'clock, Emmanuel Kotu will be here. We'll be dissecting the case with Supreme Court, the ruling on the Prophet Key issue and other national issues, and what precedent the ruling have set for those who term themselves as gurus or mongers in the media, where they sit on the various platforms and use invectives and feel that, yes, that's the best way to go. That's the best language that politicians or the antagonists do listen to. So we're going to be going in depth and highlighting some of the major points, so to speak. All right. So let's get it right here. Commercial commitment is not on this broadcast.
Momona we say king. You all want your mullet cheese.
My people, I get good news. So enjoy the lowest cash out fees in Liberia with MTN mobile money. Only 2% fee will be charged on any transaction, whether big or small. Cash out today for just small man from any of our 25,000 agents across Liberia. No call will grow on your feet for your own money business. MTN Momo makes it easy, fast, and secure just for you. Dial *156#. Download the MTN 1% fees. Fast, easy, and secure.
Momo now we say king. You all want your mullet cheese.
MTN. What's it making your face sour again today? I'm supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today last Saturday and the bank is so soon. But a big problem, but in Luster MTN mobile money get push and pull service. Oh yeah, I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks: GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, ID Bank, Afriland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. Mama more, whenever, wherever.
MTN.
Are you looking for fast, reliable internet for your home, small business, or office? Look no further. Get the MTN 4G router from any MTN service center today for just $49. Cat 4 router and $89 Cat 6 router, and enjoy connectivity and convenience like never before. No stress, just connectivity and convenience. You can activate your router yourself at any time using MTN Momo or airtime. Just dial *355# and enjoy bundles starting as low as $9.
Rush now and get your 4G internet router. Call 5656 for more information. Enjoy affordable, fast, and reliable internet with Lucer Cell MTN. Business done better.
MTN.
Are you looking for that perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story.
Before the sunrise.
Car Renter is bigger and better with affordable rides for you. Anywhere in Monrovia is $5 or its equivalent for a ride. You can order a ride anywhere within Cinco and Central Monrovia and pay just $5 or its equivalent in Liberian dollar. Airport drop-off is $30 or its equivalent in Liberian dollar. And Peaceville is just $15. Book your ride by calling 0880-3786-92, 0880-378-487, or 0555-773-773. Once again, book your ride by calling 0880-3786-92, 0880-378-487, or 0555-773-773. Car Renters, your affordable ride just for you. It's a dawning of a new day in broadcasting, and I have got news for you, radio and television stations owners and managers. Expert Communications Consultant is here to solve your equipment installation and purchasing needs. At Expert Communication Consultant, we are the premier source for professional radio and television installation. Contact us today for the following services. We build, install, and do servicing on towers from start to finish. We do a full installation of radio and television equipment. We soundproof and brand radio and television studios of all kinds. We do repairs on radio and television equipment. We do order radio and television equipment as well as spare parts from Italy. The biggest news is we have state-of-the-art solar broadcasting system that uses solar power. So look no further for your communication perfection. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation. We are located on 10th Street in Cinco, Monrovia, right in the technology building. We can be contacted on 231-886-462632 or 231-770-462632 or email us at owusup33@yahoo.com. Expert Communication Consultant, your premier source for professional radio and television installation.
Are you looking for fast, reliable internet for your home, small business, or office? Look no further. Get the MTN 4G router from any MTN service center today for just $49 Cat 4 router and $89 Cat 6 router, and enjoy connectivity and convenience like never before. No stress, just connectivity and convenience. You can activate your router yourself at any time using MTN Momo or airtime. Just dial *355# and enjoy bundles starting as low as $9.
Rush now and get your 4G internet router. Call 5656 for more information. Enjoy affordable, fast, and reliable internet with Luncicell MTN. Business done better.
MTN.
Are you looking for that perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story.
Before the sunrise.
U-Car Renter is bigger and better with affordable rides for you. Anywhere in Monrovia is $5 United States or its equivalent for a ride. You can order a ride anywhere within Cinco and Central Monrovia and pay just $5 United States or its equivalent in Liberian dollar. Airport drop-off is $30 United States or its equivalent in Liberian dollar. And Peaceville is just $15 United States. Book your ride by calling 0880-3786-92, 0880-378-487, or 0555-773-773. Once again, book your ride by calling 0880-3786-92, 0880-378-487, or 0555-773-773. U-Car Renters, your affordable ride just for you. Oh yes, U-Car Renters, you can come and get your things straightened up here. U-Car Renters is located on Thames Street Cinco, right in the technology building, ground floor. As soon as you enter our premises, the first two offices is where U-Car Renter is on the ground floor. And of course, you can get to travel with them, take you to those places that are of your choice for affordable price, all right? We can also advertise the goods and services. We are located on 10th Street, right in the technology building. Love FM 105.1, Love TV Live. We can go on your event. We will go live. If you want a live broadcast, OB, we are available for an affordable price. We have our OB equipment to carry your program live wherever you are. Yes. So if you also want to do jingles, cut your jingles, we do that as well right here for affordable price. We play it as well for you. You need our services, consultancy, media consultancy. We do that as well. So we are available just for you. So I've been joined, like I told you, I've been joined by my co-pilot. Yes, I chastised the man this morning for coming late. However, Jala is here. Of course, he's one of our contributors. He's contributing to the work that we do here in terms of getting engaged and having the conversation with us on the show. So let's, Jana, how you doing, my man?
I'm good, Rivers.
What? I'm not busy. You can't really monitor my beginning. I don't have my ear. Yeah, you've been under the weather. Yes. So how's your health now?
Yeah, I'm trying.
When you came, you speaking serious?
You know, Siri used to be now.
Oh, that coloris. Okay, on a serious note, there are lots of things happening in the country. We're talking about the transport ministry and that of the Liberia, how you call it? Transport management.
Yeah,
traffic management. The legislators are shortly to revisit the entire process. We also saw trending on the internet a security firm under the banner, the Fuller something. Yes. So we listen keenly. One of the lawmakers, in person of District Number 10 representative, Yeke Koluba, your good old friend. Yeah, your good friend Yeke Koluba.
Yeah.
Made it plain that when he learned about this group that was created by the Fulanins to actually safeguard the Vera mosques during the fast month.
Okay.
And he told them in his words, we'll play the clip. He told them in his words that they need to actually get themselves identified by wearing uniform, getting themselves uniform. He also mentioned that they are peaceful and they don't have problem and all kind of stuff. You know, he ran out of the praises in his exposé. But let us listen to he was on Spoon TV.
Yeah.
Yes, he was on the Spoon Talk. This was what Honorable Koluba had to say. We have 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. The man believes in time. Emmanuel Kotu is already here. So 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. So let's chant in on that for at least 5 minutes. Then we will get Emmanuel to talk about what we have installed this morning. Emmanuel is no stranger to this institution, at least to say the media. So the man is a media uno. Yes, let me say for the record. And he's right now I stand to be corrected.
Yeah.
The most followed YouTuber from Liberia.
Yeah.
The Counted Diary.
Vlogger.
Yeah, the Counted Diary. Emmanuel is doing extremely well, telling the untold stories. So that's why we will be talking more about that. So let's go to what Yeke Koluba had to say on the Spoon Talk concerning the Fulani security firm that they open. Let's listen. On the record about the video you want to play. Okay.
One trouble anywhere. People respect themselves. Scary people. People in them one trouble anywhere. People respect themselves. When you see someone wearing uniform, it's because when they told me about the thing, I said, look, your people need to be identified before somebody jump in your midst and cause problem. You know, can happen for me. Somebody could jump in your midst, and I gave them the advice. You look for uniform, give it to the people, let them be identified for tomorrow's sake. When people having a Ramadan, people go down 17th Street to the mall, terrorize the people, take the phone. You know the time the people will be breaking their fire for me? 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Who's going to provide security for them? Local security business is in the best interest of the country. It's in the best interest to help the national security so they can help their people to be secure. I want to say thank you for the show.
So that's it. You listen to Honorable Koluba making mention that he was contacted, and the police is carrying on the investigation as I learned. Even you have the this guy. I tried to get the full detail. The ambassador, he also the ambassador alleged on that in sports or something. Bamba, right?
Yeah, Bamba.
Yeah, he spoke about it. He said it is not timely. Yeah, he said bar, right?
Yeah, bar.
He said he said a lot of it. If you can get that, so let's get to read his statement.
But the Ministry of Justice how to it to the force to the National Fulani Defense force yesterday, they came out with a communication, the Ministry of Justice. So they banned every activity of that whole plan of that whole.
So my take here
structure.
is this. I listened to Honorable Koluba. As a lawmaker, best practice, according to him, they reach out to him, and he being one of the top-notch security, former security guy in the country, and they needed his advice. So why wouldn't he just let them to reach out to the Justice Ministry to get the proper, stuff done? But he said he advised them to be unified and carry on whatever intent they may have had in terms of their defense, because according to him, it will provide security for them during their Ramadan or the fast month. So my question here is, where is the national security?
That's the question that everybody they're asking.
Where's the national security? And this has a serious security implication.
True.
A serious security implication. Today, what is unfolding in Nigeria is not just an ordinary thing. It started from these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Let's call spade a spade. It started from these kinds of things. Gradually, as it unfolds, trust me, we do not look forward to seeing this coming to fruition. God forbid we continue to remain peaceful and we coexist regardless of your religion. But notwithstanding, you don't know the man, because, mind you, there are historicity about tribes, there are historicity about these kind of gathering, kind of formulation. These things, there are histories that took place, like you have in Guinea. It is not a strange thing. The Fulanis and that of the other tribes, how they battle to gain ownership and all that kind of stuff. You just name it. So we're not going that route, but looking at Liberia, where it stands, the security of our country matters. So the Justice Ministry and all other security apparatus, it shouldn't just be, blessingly, it was brought to the public glare as early as what it is. Who knows? There are other formulation of groupings around here that the security don't know about. And if we don't take this thing serious, it may spill over to something, because mind you, you have a lot of things happening when it comes to the region. Right now, Nigeria is being bothered with extremists and all that kind of stuff.
Boko Haram.
Yeah.
That's how Boko Haram started in Nigeria, formed their own group, and then the Nigerian government, they sat and watched how things went with that whole grouping. And today it's a serious thing now.
We learned that the Americans have carried a huge troop there. So in the coming days, they said they are not going to be engaging into battle, but they are going there to train the Nigerian forces, whatever it is. So it's 9:02, and just pan the camera. So we have with us, he's no stranger. This is a media owner. Yes, the man is a media owner.
Media guru.
Yeah, the man that beanie. I can put people in charge in your country. My brother still trying to make a thing. So you man still trying to make a thing. Standing then you there putting that beanie. They say if the people won't get rid of you, they can put beanie on you. They can put beanie on you. Yeah, when they're ready now, the time they can put a BB on people. So we're going to get this break. When we come back, we're ushering in the discussion with Emmanuel Kortu. This is the Positive Show. And I'm here. Jala is also here. Together, jointly, we bring you the presentation. So let's get this commercial commitment to be right back.
They all want your mullet cheese.
My people, I get good news. So enjoy the lowest cash out fees in Liberia with MTN mobile money. Only 2% fee will be charged on any transaction, whether big or small. Cash out today for just small money from any of our 25,000 agents across Liberia. No call will grow on your feet for your own money business. MTN Momo makes it easy, fast, and secure just for you. Dial *156# or download the MTN Momo app today to cash out with MTN Momo for just 2% fees. Fast, easy, and secure.
Momo now we say key. They all want your mullet cheese.
MTN.
This is the Positive Show right here on Love Radio 105.1. We need to do adjustment. Yeah, we can remain like this. So Emmanuel Kotu is no stranger. He is a media practitioner, more to that, a YouTuber, a man who's taking Liberia to another level, showcasing Liberia to the world through his YouTube channel. It's called Counted Diary. Emmanuel have been here. Emmanuel worked with us. He have worked with several media institutions, including Love FM, of late Punch FM, where he left recently. Emmanuel have also worked with Spoon FM. Jointly, he and I, we were at Spoon FM. We left Spoon FM. Emmanuel and I worked to Super FM when he first came into Liberia. There are a lot more we can say about this young man, but he's here. We're going to hear from the horse's mouth. So Emmanuel Kotu is right here with us this morning. Kotu, how you doing, my man? Welcome. Welcome home.
Thank you so much, Boris. Thanks to everybody for the good work you guys are doing here at Love FM. I mean, this is where I used to sit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Ella Beat on the phone here as well. I used to work.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, thank you for the invite, and thanks to the two of you for holding it down.
By the special grace of God, we're trying to do what we can do and doing it to the best of our ability, so help us God. So there are a lot of things happening within our country, but specifically of recent, we saw the social media got flooded with a lot of points, people having their own side of the coins. But what grabbed my attention, you being a media practitioner and advocating for the sanity of the media, we noticed that most of our friends have gone the way they are now, using their platforms to carry on invectives and quote unquote, they say is the only way the leaders or those shakers of our political arena, that's the only message that they listen to. But the Supreme Court came up with a ruling and is being questioned. Some are saying it's against freedom of speech, is against his rights as a person because the Constitution calls for freedom of speech. But where are you on this matter, Emmanuel?
For me, I believe in the rule of law, and I also believe in our tradition. If you check my page, you'll see my religion, I'm traditionalist. That's what it's there. And so we as a people, we believe in culture. So the country named sanity. Those of us who find ourselves within the media lens space, remember you have a function, educate, inform, and